Okay, let's try it again. Testing the sound. And then, of course, there's a huge lag. Okay, let's try it again. Testing the sound. All right, that did it. Now we have sound. So, what I was saying before when I did not have sound, this is a freebie from Louisa Heinzel that you can go to her video from today and follow the links and be able to find this for free. She had a wonderful video today making cooking in her kitchen and crafting in her craft room. That was a lot of fun. I'm just gonna take this little picture of Effie out. Hope everyone's doing well today. We're doing well and having a good day. I had a little bit more energy today. Ever since I visited my sisters and went walking in a flea market, I how do I describe it? I was just very sore muscle wise, and I think I really dehydrated myself even more than I usually do. And I'm glad that I'm feeling better. Not really sure what this is. It's going into Effie's hat, but I think I want to cut Effie out. Now, I just brought this over here and I didn't explain what's going on here. Last week, I had said that I was going to pre record my video and upload it so that folks could comment for the drawing for the 500 subscribers giveaway. Well, the best laid plans. And I did a video last night to upload for today, and I used that new software that I was going to use, that new app, StreamYard, and it just, same thing, well, not the same thing, excuse me, but just a real frustrating application, in my opinion. It doesn't connect with the phone, it's only via web browser. You can use iOS if you're like someone who's going to join and just to be able to join in everything. But for the person who is creating the video, there's no iOS support for that. You do everything through the browser. And a lot of times the computer won't recognize associated devices as well as an iPad, say, for instance, would. And I have never liked the way StreamYard works with an iPhone. I think it's more made for a webcam, some kind of camera. Um, but anyways, I could go on, and I'm not going to do that. Instead, I will just catch you up on what I did yesterday, last night, in preparation for today. And I did it on camera because I said I was not going to pre make and I was going to do it on the camera. Well, that didn't happen. So, what I did was I took a piece of this black substrate and I took a picture of Effie from last year. This is an actual photo of the pillow that I made. That's why you see the stitching on here. And so I put that on here after I inked it with Salty Ocean. And then I wrote with the white gel pen down here, It didn't do very well. I had to write it a couple times, so that's why it's a little bit messy here. And then it was too big. I wanted to lay it on this fabric, but it was too big and it was going to cover up this whole embroidered piece of fabric. So I decided to move it over here. And so now we've got a journaling spot here, and we've got a pocket here that we can put this Effie card in. See if this pocket's too tight for this. Nope, once I make this stronger, it should be just fine. And then I'll use this for something else. So I think I'm actually going to go ahead and back it with this piece right here. So I will pin a comment onto this video to remind everyone to what they have to do to enter for the drawing for the lovely fodder pack. That is a $69 value in my Ko-fi shop, but if you're the winner, you'll get it for free. This is for everyone, but if you are overseas, then I ask that you pay for the postage if you want to be entered into the drawing. The postage in America that I pay for it is about $6. And so, having purchased things from Italy in the past, I wouldn't be surprised if the postage wasn't maybe like a $20 bill. I might be wrong. So what I would do is, if you entered the drawing and you won and you were overseas, I would ask you for your address. Then I would calculate the postage. Having a terrible time trying to get that little white piece off. And then I would send you a PayPal invoice for the postage. Well, that's just not going to work. So I'd love to hear in the chat where everybody is watching from. I'm always interested to know where my viewers are living. Who knows, one of these days maybe someone will say, oh, I'm in Onalaska, Texas. And I'll say, wow, I'm in Onalaska, Texas. I'm going to be in the, that's not working very well. I'm going to be in the Fort Worth, specifically Italy area over the, well, not over the holidays. Well, yeah, I'm going to be there from the 27th to the 2nd of January. I'm not doing a very good job of cutting today. Well, let's just give that up. Oh, there it is. If you're watching this video, are you participating in Defember? And if you are, I'd love for you to write your YouTube channel down. Of course, it's likely your handle, so I should be able to find it. All you have to do is tell me that you're participating in Defemember and that you have a YouTube channel that you're using for it or not. I don't know why I did all of that because it's not gonna, the whole thing's not gonna fit. Yeah, so anyways, today I felt much better than I have since last Sunday. Wow. No, the Sunday before last. There were 3 days that I really was in a lot of pain moving. So I also bought myself a bunch of supplements, like turmeric really seemed to help right off the bat. And I bought some more turmeric that had MSM, which is good for joint relief. And then I started taking some uh, vitamin E family. So maybe it's called vitamin E complex. And I know it's good to partner with um, cayenne pepper for circulation. So I just am guessing that it would be synergistic as well with turmeric. Let's hope. And then I bought um, another supplement for to feed the urinary tract. I thought that might be helpful. Maybe even scale down some of those in the middle of the night visits to the bathroom. Oh my gosh, I was trying to drink a lot of water when I was at my sister's, and I swear I felt like a little kid. Can we stop? I've got to go potty. Jiminy Christmas. It was ridiculous. My sister did suggest that I look into getting a catheter. And I was like, yep, I've been thinking about it. Seriously. But for the first time in my life, I bought a pair of shoes online. And, I bought slippers online, but a pair of walking shoes first time. And I was really pleased with them. And I think because my feet weren't hurting me when I was walking, that kind of contributed to me overdoing it. I think I walked a lot and just didn't realize how much I was exerting myself compared to how I don't exert myself typically on a daily basis. That's the way you got to look at it. Just like when I was pregnant with my children and people would say, "Oh, you can't do that," or "Oh, you can't do that." I'd say, if I hadn't been doing it all along, then yes, I would think more about not doing that. But even if you ride horses or you jog or whatever. Now, I don't mean all through the pregnancy. I don't mean, um, if you're having problems or you've got a condition or something. But for the most part, normally, we can pretty much do whatever we want to do as long as it's something that is a regular practice. And so what I'm saying is, I believe that applies to you if you're older, or if you're pregnant, or um, things like that. I mean, even if you've had a heart attack, you're used to walking, then after you get home, you slowly build up to your walking regiment, and that ends up being good for you. It's just a generalization. There's always variables. So here we go. Our journal card is done, but let's do some fun things with it. So the first thing, I'm looking at this digital, and there's a little ruffle here and this. So instead of using paper, I am going to reach into my newly organized, here we go again, Teresa's been organizing, but I just haven't been happy with my lace. So I took one of my washi tape containers, and I took the washi tape out of there. I'm going to buy another one because I moved the washi tape in an area that is not going to be a good idea. Actually, I don't know. Let me see. Oh, I'm reaching. I moved the washi tape into the drawer where I had moved the lace into, and I didn't like how it fit in the drawer. So I may just leave the washi tape there. I am going to see if I can put some wax on these drawers to see if I can make them slide in and out more easily. But I bought this because I like what's on front of it. In fact, I want to kind of age that a little bit more. That's another project, another day. Okay, so I was going to go for, I know it's right here. Now that is cool. When I saw this, I thought immediately of this. And that was so cool that I knew exactly where to go. Up until 2 days ago, that would not have been the case. It is so exciting to know where your stuff is and be able to use it. Very exciting. All right, so I'm going to take this little piece of lace and I'm going to put that right there, like that. Oh, brother, where's my glue? There it is. Okay, I'm just going to sit here and hold that for a minute. So we've talked about the 500 subscriber giveaway. We've talked about how I don't like StreamYard, so I'm going back to using Switcher Studio exclusively. And I found out that Switcher Studio actually does one of the things that had appealed to me about StreamYard. It isn't as much as StreamYard, but that is that there are 10. Okay, StreamYard I think had 10 guest spots, and Switcher Studio has 5. So when I start doing online crafting with others, what that means is they can share their desktop. I'll be able to do it with 5 people, which I think is plenty. Because otherwise the screen gets too crowded. So now I want to, let's see, I kind of wanted a little doily that was that green color, but I had a doily yesterday and I can't think of where I saw that at. I have to take my jacket off. It's getting too warm in here. So let me just look around for a second. Well, I did use, let's see, did I use? Oh, I did use something from my scrap partner yesterday. Well, when I did this, this is from my scrap partner. So I have already done that. Oh, there is a doily in here, but it's black. Where did it go? So what I'm thinking is that I can tear a little bit of doily like I see on this digital. And then I'm going to paint it. That's exactly the green color that I wanted. Ooh, I was just looking at the digital again. And look, it's green and it looks like it has black coming through. That is so cool. I didn't even think about, I didn't, I just looked over and I went, wait a minute, that is cool. All right, let's clean up. I like it. Oops, we got the glue needle here. Yes, I like that a lot. As you can see, I alternate back and forth between barely art glue and the glitter art glue. I'm not sure, but I think the glitter art glue is a little bit more expensive. But I also alternate because um, barely art glue gives you a little wiggle room. Well, that's really cool. I feel like I successfully accomplished that and something like that on my journal card. Now I'm going to look at my hearts real quick. If I can get my needle in. That's too heavy. Oh, wait. Yeah, those are too heavy. If it were on the page, that one's really heavy. That does look cool. But a person wouldn't be able to turn the journal card over and write on it. I guess that's all I have for hearts right now. These heavy Tim Holtz pieces. Okay. Note to self, do some hearts. I really, really don't want to cut those hearts out. But I do want hearts. Yeah, and because I couldn't get the iPhone to hook up with YardStream correctly, I was using my webcam and the picture was so grainy. Like when I look at the picture right now that you're getting, it looks very clear to me. I mean, it's not the best quality, but believe it or not, it's a lot better than what I was getting with my webcam via um, StreamYard. Now I use my webcam for Zoom, and I'm confident that that's a good picture quality, but that's going through Zoom. And Zoom, so most of these applications that are good for videoing, like Zoom and Switcher Studio, they have a web page, but the web page is more for like the technical stuff, and the app that is an um, well, it's basically an app that you can use on the computer or for iOS, and it works really well. Just goes to show you how you can get this great offer, like an offer for 50% off came through my email, and that's what enticed me. And I've seen a couple people using StreamYard, and it seems to go well. I don't know what kind of headaches they've had in the background, but I had huge headaches. And the thing is like somebody will say, well, you can watch more YouTube videos and learn how to use it. I didn't have to watch that many YouTube videos to use Zoom and to use Switcher Studio. So that says to me that an application that I have to watch a lot of videos for and take up a lot of my time is not user friendly. I didn't even have to watch that many videos to learn how to use my Cricut. Of course, back then, that's when Julianne was alive and she was doing videos, and she did some great videos for that sort of thing. Lovely lady. What was the name of her YouTube channel? I think it was, I want to say KAI Creations or something like that. I can't remember. Lovely lady with a beautiful, I think she had a lovely Scottish accent. And this goes very nice with what Barbara did for her video. And hers, she told a story of how Effie has been traveling, and through his travels, he has met other crafters around the world. And along with the Defemer Ember song, it talks about love across the miles between creators with their love of crafting and their kindness towards each other, so on and so forth. Feel like I want to do the rust technique for that. How long? I've been on for 39 minutes, and I don't know that I exactly remember how to do the rust technique, but I'm going to go crazy and I'm going to give it a go without going and looking to try and remember how it works. So I'm going to take these. I'm going to, whoops, I don't want this one. I'm going to pour some glue on here. I even have a video on how to do this. But it's been so long since I've done it, I don't remember. But I might be able to fake it. I'm going to try. So now I'm going to grab my cinnamon. As soon as I find it. Found it. Whoa. Put that piece there. I know I'm missing a step. I'm just doing a shortcut because I don't want to take the time to study the technique. It smells like cinnamon in here. I'm pushing down to see if the glue's all dry. It appears to be. Okay, and you know what? That is faux rust enough for me. See if I can get most of this mess up. There we go. Oops. I need that open. So I was going to do the bigger one. I just realized I haven't been taking my crafting projects into my husband to show him recently. I'm going to do that after this video, and I'm going to say, honey, I realize that I haven't brought any of my crafting projects in for you to see. I am so sorry. And he'll just give me a look, I'm sure. Because he hadn't mentioned that he was missing it. But he's a good sort. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Like that. I like it. I like it a lot. I think I'd better glue this down. Okay, 48 minutes. That's not bad. And so then I'm going to take my white gel pen and we're going to put, this is 09 and it is journal card and beloved visitor. And then we're going to take this and we're going to put this on 9. This. Okay. like it. All right, so please feel free to like the video. It doesn't cost anything, and hopefully it will let others know about my videos. And if you're not already a subscriber, I'd love it if you would consider subscribing if you've gotten any value from any of the videos that I've published. So then, oh, that's how it always is. You get carried away when you're crafting, and then add that silly extra lace on, and now my journal card's not going to fit. Well, this is a journal card too, but I just wanted to do a second journal card, and now it won't fit because of the lace, and I'm not going to fold that lace over. So that little spot can be for something else. And then not going to cover up my embroidery. I'm just going to use this hidden paper clip, wow, to hold on to that and tuck that into there, and now my day is done. I like my little pocket that I have back here because I can tuck that sari silk in there for while I'm working so it doesn't flap around. And I love the way that I did all of this for a closure, because I can take this soft journal and I can hold it together tightly with one hand and wrap it with the other hand, and I still have a growing journal, but it doesn't look like a huge gator mouth to me because of the soft journal and the sari silk closure holding it tightly together. But we're only into the second week, and this is growing a lot. Okay, well, I hope you had fun. I had fun. Thank you for joining me. And please don't forget to enter for the 500 subscriber giveaway drawing. And I will put the directions for that in the comments. And go ahead and be sure to read the description so that you can find the links for Luise Heinzel and 49 Dragonflies that has hosted this Defemer Ember, and to get maybe some more details. So the pinned comment and the description is what you want to look for. And be sure to go look at my playlist. I have a lot of videos. I have videos on the faux rust technique, on using your Cricut. I have a lot of videos on different things that may just surprise you. And I do have some items for sale in my Ko-fi shop, and some of those videos are a complete flip through of whether it be a ephemera pack or a journal or whatever. It's got a complete flip through of all the things so that you can see what will be contained in the product that you might be interested in purchasing. They don't have a huge markup. I just come up with a fair price that I think of so that I can put it into my coffers to be able to go out to more flea markets and thrift stores and to buy more things, to share more ideas with you. And hopefully we'll get this live crafting with others going so that we can craft together. So take care, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.